Hey boys, welcome back to some more Rugby League Live for Beer Pro Career. It is round 15 taking on the Doggies, and an absolute disastrous game for us last week. We came off a win and then a bye, so we had some good momentum. Came crashing back down to earth with that performance. But taking on the Doggies, who they have? Callum Watkins in the side, forward pack, Matt Parcell, Frank Paul, Nuasala. Matt Parcell is, dude, it's such a shame Parcell left for the Super League. He was an up-and-coming superstar dummy half, dude. I actually haven't heard much of him lately, but I know when he first went over to the Super League, he was absolutely carving it up, and he was, he's a guy that Queensland would have loved to have had, and he definitely would have got a start in the NRL. He was quality, and I was very sad to see Parcell go to the Super League for the fact he was so young, dude. He must only been like 20, low 20s at that, and just so much potential. It's a shame, He obviously got a big offer to go over there, and you can't fault him. You can't fault him for looking after his future. But it would have been great to see him in the NRL. Hopefully, maybe one day. As a beautiful play here. What about this? What about this for the start of this game? We've been struggling deluxe, and then all of a sudden, a good attacking player to the left, and then back on the inside, it was Jason Tamalolo, JT, making the bust, and then all we had to do loom up on the left, and easy try as Benji Marshall is going to be taking the conversions, but beautiful stuff. I think is that it? No, it's not our first try back. We got a try against the Rabbitohs a couple of games ago. I thought it was our first try back in the saddle, but another clean break here puts in a little chip and chase with full confidence here. I think, was this the game? I think this was the game where I might have, because the difficulty, I know people ask me this all the time, and I occasionally answer, but the difficulty I have when I play a full, career mode, I play on veteran difficulty for this game, which I think is a pretty, I like that difficulty. Legend, I don't know, I just like, veteran seems nice and balanced, and it's difficult, but for Beer Pro here, it was still on veteran. I think this might be the first game where I put it back to pro difficulty, I think. Or it might be later. I can't be completely sure, but I put it back to pro. I think for Beer Pro, and I did this back in the day as well. I think pro difficulty for Beer Pro it just works, as I called a little offload as well. It's gone forward, but I called for a little chip and chase. Benji Marshall puts in the worst chip of all time. Somehow he got it back to us, and then we almost got a try out of nothing there. That was an awful kick by Benj. Just a shocker. But yeah, like I was saying, I think it's just better balanced. I feel like both teams attack better when it's on pro. I don't know. That's what it feels like anyway. So it's either this game or it's a couple of games later. But I do definitely put it back down to pro. If anyone is wondering what difficulty and stuff it is on, that is a fantastic kick. I thought I might have just snuck a foot on the try line before I kicked it, but unfortunately not to be. As strong defense here, last tackle. The Bulldogs are gonna put an attacking kick. We've been pretty good so far in this career. With our defensive playoff kicks. Again, it's perfectly placed, but thankfully we are just going to sneak out of the in-goal this time. Kick chase wasn't quite as solid, as should be the last couple of plays of the first half. We just need to defend. Don't let them score just on the stroke of half time. That would be a shocker, but there we go. So a blistering start. We started like a house on fire. It was great stuff. Completions, again, a little bit shocking, but our field possession is a little bit, it's even, but we've had a lot of field territory so far. Well, the early parts anyway. Is a great ball there. Who is Branko Lee, is it? We try to get, what has happened here? Where is the ball? It was pinballing around everywhere. Who was the number 4? I thought it used to be Branko Lee. It looks like Javid Bowen. I'm pretty sure Javid Bowen was number 3 the last game. Maybe I'm losing it, but they seem to be switching around all the time. I don't know, dude. The AI obviously makes the team. That's what I wish you could do. I honestly, and that's the good thing about the Cricket Beer Pro, is that eventually you become the captain. You don't actually become captain in the rugby league sense, but it would be good if you just had the option. You could either turn it on or turn it off. You have the option to select the teams and stuff, and select the playmakers, select the kicker and stuff, so you could actually be a goal kicker, and you can actually select the team you want to play with. I don't know. I think that would be better. I know Beer Pro is, you control one player, and then, as, oh, geez, Kieran Foran, he's just snuck to the line. I thought he was short, but just his last little effort, he got to it. Disappointing to start the second half. We've been giving the Bulldogs with plenty of opportunities. Thankfully, Mbai misses the conversion. But it would just be a good thing to have, because you could actually make it so the teams are a bit more realistic, as Kieran Foran is going to go in, and even signing players would be nice as well. Like, you could be a manager, but also you just control your player, if that could be an option. I don't know. I think that would be good. Just give you the option for it. You don't have to do it, but I would like the control, because the AI selecting teams and selecting like all that sort of stuff is a bit, it's not great. So yeah, good kick down here. Who was the number 7 again? He played previously. I think Hodkinson must be in the Origin team, as Ottio makes a break, and the doggies here, they're probably going to go for a shot at field. No, they're up by 4. What am I talking about? And unfortunately, they're going to go up by another 4. Will Hopewade. It was a good kick. I was trying to cover for a potential bomb, and then just a perfectly placed kick. Kieran Foran, he does have a nice short kicking game, and that time, was it out of position? Not really. I probably should have been up a little closer, but couldn't do too much about it. And unfortunately, the great start, we started so well, just deteriorated. Drop ball was really the killer in this one, and it's gonna 16-6, probably deserved. I was gonna say the scoreline doesn't really do us justice, but it probably does. Like, we haven't even had an attacking play in this second half, so we did it to ourselves, unfortunately. Will Hopewade, their man of the match, and hard to argue. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the series. Make sure to like and comment, and I'll see you in the next one.